Pisces, welcome to my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. I am so grateful you're here. I'm giving you this May tarot reading. It is literally following a storm right now. So we're in this clouds clearing phase, rain just stopped. True star power, star energy in tarot, the calm after the storm. And I really love that that's setting the context for this reading for you right now in May. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Those of you who have, it means the world to me. It's such an honor to have you be part of this collective, and those of you who are engaging in any sort of way, it really is an honor to get to connect with you in that way. So thank you for offering your unique energy, your unique vibrational energetic footprint to this collective, and to this collective energy. It would be different if you weren't here. That is a truth. So some of this will resonate and some of it won't. Take what's meant for you and leave the rest. This is good for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's dig in. Pisces, we got the Six of Cups, Six of Swords, oh, double six, Ace of Wands, and Five of Wands. For some of you, there's something from your past that is no longer weighing down your boat. And this is something from your past that either is something that's painful. I think for some of you, it is something that is actually nostalgic, almost like a bar that you set in the past that has taken up so much space, mental space for you, that it's almost like you're always comparing everything to that pinnacle moment in your life, to that highlight, that thing that you feel nostalgia for. For some of you, it's a simpler time. It's a kind of emotional happiness or innocence that feels like very impossible to connect to for some of you. Feels like a lifetime ago. And the truth is that your attachment to that has weighed down your boat in a way that has kept you really from enjoying your present moment fully. This is a kind of like adapting to your past and acceptance of your past that allows you to sail more smoothly moving forward, so that your past, that attachment to it, whether it is something nostalgic and beautiful or it's something painful, no longer sinks you or anchors you when you need to be moving. It's almost like you're able to actually use those things from your past as tools that help you sail more smoothly, which is something that maybe felt completely foreign or impossible to you. Like, how can I use something that I'm from my past that makes me feel uneasiness or discomfort now? How can I actually use that as a tool to empower me in my present moment and move forward? I can't say the words fast enough. The Six of Swords, it's like sometimes we see those swords almost like filling holes in the bottom of the boat, meaning they are plugging holes in the boat so that it doesn't sink. So those swords that were heavy, that were burdens before, are actually used as tools to help us stay afloat. So this is, for some of you, I'm seeing you using past hurts and childhood wounds even as something that helps you plug holes in your boat right now. It's actually, those wounds help you stay afloat right now. In a way that's really empowering. It's repurposing things that you thought were weaknesses and using them as strengths. So this is a real like quiet passage for you, Pisces. I'm seeing a quiet passage physically or spiritually. It's a time of easy transition where that transition literally is only happening because of acceptance. It's the acceptance of something in your past that allows for a smooth transition. And that transition was being blocked before because there was a lack of acceptance. There was such a tight attachment to that thing in the past. Whether the loss of it was giving you pain or the event itself was giving you pain and you were continuing to focus on it. Now you've accepted it, or you are in the process of accepting it in May, as a beautiful part of your life, which months or years ago was something that felt like an impossibility. Now you have felt it for so long that it's become a part of your life that is no longer defining you, but it's just a single color in the watercolor landscape of you. This also I'm seeing is like a quieting effect on your mind, Pisces. Like it's really calming your mind in a way that it's initiating an inner transition that will then be followed by a physical transition later, beyond May. So allowing this quiet transition to happen within you. Don't be fooled into thinking that nothing is happening, or that what you are going through right now, what you are experiencing, is unimportant, because it is quiet. It is quiet, and it has a butterfly effect on your life. It leads to great change in your life, the potential for great change. So look at it with curious sensitivity right now. For others of you, if that didn't resonate, I'm seeing that the Six of Cups and Six of Swords is actually it's like this pairing of sixes where you are using something from your past and seeking refuge in it. It's almost like you are looking at something in your past, and in that past memory, in that past person, if someone is coming back from your past in May, or something is coming up from your past in May, you are looking at it now as refuge. You're looking at it as a path to a new life, like seeing it in a different light, almost like a bridge, taking you to some place different, taking you to a new land. It's like your escape. It's your escape plan. And you've been looking forward, thinking, oh, my escape plan is somewhere in the future. I have to create this in the future. No, your escape plan actually, for some of you Pisces, has been sitting in your past this entire time. And it's either someone from your past coming forward to offer this escape plan to you, or it is a realization or discovery about this past memory that is almost providing this transformative escape route. Realizing like, oh, if I use this resource I've had this whole time, or I tap into this resource I used to have, I can be in a new place. I can get actually to where I want to be in the future. I also see this is about reprocessing a past event. So for some of you, there is trauma that's coming up in May that you are looking at, and something is clicking where you're finally understanding what that meant, and you're seeking refuge in it. It is providing you a way out of your current pain that is weighing you down. There's almost like it's not dramatic. It's not a dramatic transformation. It's not necessarily even a death or a rebirth. It's just like looking at something that you've already had this entire time and realizing, oh, I had the tools and resources I needed to transform my present moment this entire time. I'm not leaving anything behind or becoming something new. I'm just accepting or recognizing something that's been here all along, for what it actually is. And I'm allowing myself finally to be transformed by that. It's a quiet transformation. It's a quiet transformation, acceptance, and adaptation. So Pisces, this Ace of Wands is this surge of gut instinct. It is this surge of something that comes from nature within you. It is not nurture, it is your nature. And it might even be something, coming from your nature, coming from this deeper part of you that allows you to reprocess, repurpose something from your nurture, something from your upbringing, a childhood memory, a childhood experience, or an experience just when you were younger. It's like nature is your innate, perfect nature is overcoming something in your nurture that maybe has caused you pain. Your nature is teaching you a truth about your nurture. And that is so cool, Pisces. It is instilling this optimism and great source energy, connection with source energy in you that allows you to act from this greater place, from this connection to soul purpose, mission, the love of living, your innate power. You're channeling that in a way that maybe was blocked before because you were weighed down by things, by this Six of Cups experience in your past, attachment to it or whatever, blocking that transformation. Now that quiet transformation can happen, you are so connected to a power greater than yourself. It's like the power of the world, I'm hearing, and it's just being given to you. Like, this was always available to you. It's your innate power, your innate strength, and it comes from your love of living and the desires that you have in this life, what you feel drawn to, what you feel attracted to. All of that comes from a very sacred place. I will say, Pisces, that some of that might cause a bit of conflict in your life because we have the Five of Wands here. It's almost like recognizing what you really want, recognizing the gut instinct speaking to you, that voice as being, this is the voice of my nature. This is divine source that I'm connected to. That might cause conflict with those around you. Be wise, Pisces, not to interpret that conflict as anything more serious than it really is. We are on this planet to be in conflict with others, because it is only through that conflict that we then have harmony. We can't have harmony without the conflict. There is a dual nature there. That's a duality, a natural duality of our existence. And if we try to push the conflict away for the sake of welcoming the harmony, we also push the harmony away, because we can't have one without the other. So you recognizing what is right for you, what you desire, what you want for yourself, inherently means separating yourself or even putting yourself in opposition to the desires and needs of others. And that's okay. Again, it's not something that they don't cancel each other out. There is space for this duality to live in, and it again is about acceptance of it. Almost like treating it playfully and with a joy. That sense of conflict can be seen as part of the joys of being alive. It's recognizing the different shades of humanity, the different shades of human existence, and seeing it as beautiful, seeing the differences between ourselves and others as beautiful. Fighting conflict, it is not necessarily an indication of there being problems. In fact, I think you can see it, Pisces, almost as a game, the Five of Wands, the competition that we see in the Five of Wands. You can see it as a game for the soul, if you want. When we face conflict, when we face opposition, that is how our souls play, truly. That's how our souls play the game that we're here to play in these bodies, in this plane. And you have to play if you want to win. And we are all winning, truly, in every moment. We're winning by being here and saying yes to the challenges, to the conflict. But to avoid the things that are essential parts of being alive, that's just avoiding those things. That's the only way that we possibly not lose, but delay that winning. So definitely say yes to that, welcome that, and trust your instinct, Pisces, over the voices, the dissenting or opposing voices of others in May. That is what leads to your self-expansion in May. That's what allows your boat to sail more smoothly. That's what supports your quiet transition into a more peaceful, calm, expansive phase of your life. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you, Pisces. Feel free to comment below and share your heart with me if you feel so inclined. It is such an honor and privilege to get to connect with you in this way. Thank you for being a part of this collective. I'm wishing you the happiest May. I'm rooting for you. I'll see you next time, and I love you.